poor, but we're happy.
Come see, come saw. Anyway, the views are better above ground.
I woke up dead, fuck what they said. Pull off the clay from my frame for the bread. Sick in the head, wish I was dead. Still I just stumbled, the keys by my head. Nothing is clear, I'm never near. I think I traded in self for the fear. I'll get it back if I speak while you're staring. I'll never let anyone see me while shedding a tear. I'm not a man, I'm a door. Hang me the unwavering state of reborn. Please come, open me up, what are we waiting here for? Lost in the office, cold coffins, decrepit and worn. Internal terror depicted, eviction, I've stricken the norm. Feel affliction, he's sick and he's spewing from scorn. Wishes torn from the calendar, ballots are tallied. The voting is in and the grin is a friend that's been stricken from sin. Left in exile, been a while since the sunshine closed blinds. Fine, seen cracks and it's all mine. Yes, it's all mine. Pride at the burned down house, this is my work. I'd find it funny if you died, so your wife needs money. If you died, her problems would be solved and the night birds fly. As the line take time, spit the right words. One more day is a lie and the lie hurts.
It's all in my head, it's all in my mental. The mind is a succubus, self is a temple. Flesh is so fragile, existential rental. Can't afford care if I crave by the dental. Fuck, what a petty thing, a place of worry and scurry with hurry. Breast craving the oxygen, Xanax like lozenges. Grounded in your hominess, lollop through problems and focus on dropping them. Fuck with yourself, simply the focus put on mental health. It's trading no time spent on chasing this wealth. It's an abundance of characters, clay that won't melt. Still you sit in this hell.
The views may be better, but you are enough. The views may be better, but you are enough. Yeah. The views may be better, but you are enough.
Music is swooping to keep you alive.
The views may be better, but you are enough. Nothingness comes, but your time isn't up. Insatiable sacrifice, words for the taking. Beats of your solace, your psyche is breaking. Fake-face personas when we are what's making you stay deadpan. Focus, relate by creating. No more debating, so the future is waiting. The game's all bullshit, it's mine for the taking. Enter me into the industry. I can create and survive. Life's like a symphony, music is looping to keep you alive. I can create and survive. Life's like a symphony, music is looping to keep you alive. Life's like a symphony, music is looping to keep you alive. I can create and survive. Dug lay for the winner. The view's much better with love for your inner. I can create self-broken bell, hell rung on the center. Laid in the dirt, cold burned to a cinder. Strive for the future, truth hurts. Get the fuck out, wipe the dust off, spew hurt. Get it out, fuck, learn the difference between your right hand. Get the fuck up, wipe the dust off, spew hurt. Get it out, fuck, learn the difference between your right hand and who left out of spite, man. Plan for the night, cause they're breaking down the doors and the graves dug late for the winter. The views may be better, but you are enough. Nothingness comes, but your time isn't up. Insatiable sacrifice, words for the taking. Beats of your solace and your psyche is breaking. Fake-face personas when we are what's making you stay deadpan, focus right by creating. No more debating, see the future is waiting. Game is all bullshit, it's mine for the taking. Enter me into the industry. I can create and survive. Life's like a symphony, music looping to keep you alive. Music is looping to keep you alive. Strive for the future, truth hurts. Get the fuck out, wipe the dust off, spew hurt. Get it out, fuck, learn the difference between your right hand and who left out of spite, man. Plan for the night, cause they're breaking down the doors and the graves dug late for the winter. The view's much better with love for your inner. Self-broken bell, hell rung on the center. Laid in the dirt, cold burned to a cinder. This face and mirror isn't mine. This face and mirror isn't mine. Inner scene, a kid with dreams and spit that melted beams. Steel was on his person, side effects like that of Venturamine. Palpitate, amount can wait, they downplay this drowning state. He's down to wait, amalgam brain, alchemic trade and doubt insane. Complacent cortical concessions, snapping slow as snails. The shell had shattered, never more confessions. Faces flushed and turning pale. A gutter slug where algae and pond water collect down under rugs. Shopping carts and plastic bags, receipts disposed psychotic drugs. This quagmire of rotted logs. Fog floats on the stagnant bog. Jabs and pokes to pull it back. Treatment for the broken cog. Machine it sees, he's pleased to meet the messenger for the deceased. Disease fees on life's appeal as appetizing as no frozen peas. Omen please the dopamine, roping seas for coping slings, broken rings of hope and screams I send her left for broken fiends. Call it help, call it redistribution of lack of self. Never recognize the loss of what they all call mental health. Stoke it while he's choking, neck is choking, hearing fevered breath. Hold his hands are shaking, eyes awaken, mad angel of death. The black wings spread a god particle waits, swallow pride and shattered soul in her eternity state. Never good enough, the trigger warning guided phantom stares. Rescending from ascension, left the king of nobodies impaired. Isn't fair, isn't time, this face and mirror isn't mine. Drink myself until I'm shriveled vinegar and seasoned brine. This face and mirror isn't mine. This face and mirror isn't mine.
Difícil es secar la fuente inagotable del amor, contar la historia de un...
Signs blinded by the love bomb. I was in the blast zone, the storm that came after the calm. Down to the atom, I believed I was priority. Putting in the time and found I gave her more and more of me. Surely she could see, but I was lost under my lack of worth. Needed her a rock and I was cold, left under pressure. Words, they wasn't hers, and I knew that we were falling out. The day she lost her love for my music was when we chalked it out. Still see the outline written where she pulled off. Didn't see the dirty moves until I went and cooled off. I tried revising terms but seemed I caught a shitty deal. Signed the line and handed over everything for your appeal. But if you take the layers and pull them back one by one, I think that you would set some expectations causing you to run it. It's uneven compromise and I'm fine lines by somber eyes. Every time you looked at me you saw the man that you despise.
I've been looking for love in all of the wrong places. So many devils disguised as pretty faces. Didn't see the signs, realized I couldn't trace it. Said that she can't be with me, her heart already taken. You is not so special, ho, I know that you replaceable. Putting up my walls again, I make sure they unbreakable. Life doesn't feel real, no dream is unattainable. Illusions of a brighter day is no longer available. Emotional scars on my heart, so I feel very weak. Put the snub nose to my chest, so I forever sleep. Said that you would never leave, but look at what you did to me. Left me picking up the pieces, sadness sings a symphony. Weighing out my options, tip the scales in my direction. Couldn't find the words, got me scared to ask the question. Did you really love me, or was it all a facade? When the world has turned its back, it's only me against the odds.
I don't know, man. I think you're leaving behind something, a really bad chapter of your life, and you're moving on to something better. You know that I got you. You know, all my people got you. You don't need to worry about that shit no more, man. Leave that shit in the past. I'm proud of you for handling it with the grace that you did and giving yourself the grace you deserve, standing up for yourself. That's the first step towards healing. And I'm sorry, never gave you your flowers, but I'll tell you right now, you deserve them, and we're sharing our successes, and you got a bright future ahead of you. I think you're making the right decisions, and just try to keep that positive mind state, because all they want to do is bring you down, and like, they can't. They can't. Got good things coming. Don't stress it, bro. Just breathe and don't stress it. And I love you. We all love you, and everything's gonna be great.
Flow.
told I talk too much. Rain dancing outside of the hutch. Sip with spirits just to lessen the touch. Lip around in need of a crutch, but such is the way of the life I live. Scrape away another part of me to give. A wire frame picking round for some clay. Greed dread at the dawn of the day. Trust practice perfected the facelift. Get home, no clue where the day went. Tough times had nothing to play with. Innocence lost from that poor little kid. Disassociative tendencies, you remember me. Slipped away, I suppressed all my memory. Never doubted the ones I call kin to me. Friendly, the faces, my faults are a symphony. Paid attention when silence so naturally. Obsessed over matters of apathy, saddening. Walking to class with the eyes, all just laugh at me. Half of the time, and I don't know what's happening. Choking my tongue when attempted conveyance. Complex and perplexing, translating for layman's. But blurred double vision, left wishing and praying. I skirted the issue, ducked out on self-saving. See, my process is patterns of feet. It's bodies that scratch at the walls while I sleep. It's the feeling that swells after funeral sleep, where you cope and absorb what's been left underneath. I don't expect you to get it. I've shared with a couple, but many regret it. Set in my ways, interjecting, then fled. It's a fight or flight war going on in my head. So I speak without thinking. Same with my writing, it's laden with meaning. My pen doesn't write though it's constantly bleeding. Carving my carcass awake while I'm dreaming. Pardon me, I just been split into parts. Took what was hard and hid it in my art. This last week was so hellish. Not to exaggerate, not to embellish. Thought of dying again. Fit time by the hour, I rewrite my sins. They just play in my head. A remarkable funeral lay with the dead. Pardon me, I just been split into parts. Took what was hard and hid it in my art. This last week was so hellish. Not to exaggerate, not to embellish. Thought of dying again. Fit time by the hour, I rewrite my sins.